What's up guys, InspecthaGadget here, and today we're going to be doing an inspection of the LG Lucid 2. So, let's get inspecting.
And now it's time.
So the LG Lucid 2 is a mid-range budget-friendly device and is available free with a 2-year contract on Verizon's network. And although it definitely feels like it was constructed with low-rent materials, using it feels like driving a jalopy retrofitted for speed. We'll call it a DeLorean. With its bulky chassis, antiquated body style, and square disposition, one wouldn't expect for it to have the ability to show your future. Its 1.21 gigawatts, 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor and 1 GB of RAM help facilitate the velocity and fluidity of Google Now's precognitive ability, as well as its burgeoning omniscience harnessed by Android's 4.1.2 Jelly Bean operating system. I mean, you really gotta love being able to know just about anything instantaneously. LG's Lucid 2 has also been fitted with a 1.3 megapixel shooter out front and a decent 5 megapixel rear camera. Its 4.3-inch windshield is more than large enough for a clear view head-on, although its paltry 540 by 960 pixel resolution doesn't make for the greatest viewing angles. Still, it may seem like a tech lifetime ago when a 4.3-inch display was behemoth relative to the glass of the day. The Lucid 2 shrinks in the presence of modern marvels like the Galaxy S4 and the relevant but fading Droid DNA. However, its innards might be underrated by the casual observer. Reaching out to friends was a breeze, although the sound heard through the Lucid 2 speakers was rather tinny, but Android staples like Google Plus and Google Play performed admirably. Yes, the playground was still open for the Lucid 2, and even closing out tasks was just easy as pie. The notification tray was just as you'd expect from Android, customizable even, and productivity apps were tamed effortlessly. I mean, no matter what you tried, everything worked the way it should on the Lucid 2. And this is a major feat for Android. If you can remember back to the days of Froyo, when having a budget Android smartphone meant certain lag and intermittent hiccups. Even third-party apps like Netflix worked without a hitch. Leisure apps like Google Books and magazines were as smooth as the butter Jelly Bean promised, but the first word that comes to mind after taking the Lucid 2 for a spin is snappy. It must be that flux capacitor. I mean, from the screen transitions to widget animations, the Lucid 2 was programmed to highlight the power of its dual-core engine. Nevertheless, I decided to start out light on my test drive, and LG made sure ignition would be easy, even for Android beginners with its starter mode. This is pretty much identical to the easy mode found on modern Samsung smartphones. It helps new Android users get acclimated to the operating system. So once I got the Lucid 2 cranked up, I decided to take a test drive over to Google Play Movies and jam to a little cruising music and even did some surfing on the World Wide Web. So what did the Lucid 2 say? Piece of cake. I mean, a handful of jelly beans. You know what I'm saying. Then I found myself facing a conundrum. Suffice it to say, the Lucid 2 had just enough features for me to capture a clear picture of my predicament. I was lost in the middle of a storm. Thankfully, LG included some sweet accessories to help me find my way with the aid of Google Navigation. You can get this for $30 at the making of this video. For an extra $40, you can get this wireless charging cover, which connects to these pins here and allows you to wirelessly charge your battery. And it adds some bulk to the device, but it actually works pretty well. The magnetic inductive charger is included with the wireless cover, and that's about it. You just plug and go. Put your phone on it and voila, it's charging. LG even included this cool looking charging animation. I also got to try out this charging dock, which actually includes and can simultaneously charge an extra battery while it charges your phone. But I wasn't too impressed with it. This is how you put the battery in to charge it. just snap it in there. But the problem I had with it was the phone wasn't flush to the device and it seemed easy to break and hard to get a good connection. And although you're going to be getting great battery life with this 2460 milliamp hour battery, because this thing can handle some serious gaming action. I went back to the future with cut the rope time travel. Then I decided to kick it up a notch with a more processor intensive challenge. Modern Combat 4. That's right, I know it's a budget device, but I said I'm gonna see what this thing can do, and guys, it ran Modern Combat 4 flawlessly. I mean, no hiccups whatsoever, the game played smoothly. You wouldn't believe that this was a free device with a 2-year contract on Verizon Wireless. So if you really want to do heavy gaming, here's the proof that the Lucid 2 can handle anything you throw at it. So that's it for our inspection and review of the LG Lucid 2, guys. Let me know what you think about the LG Lucid 2 down in the comment section below. I mean, this thing is snappy with its 1.2 gigahertz dual-core processor and 1 gigabyte of RAM. Guys, you really can't beat this for free with a contract on Verizon. So guys, let me know what you think about the LG Lucid 2, guys. I really like the device. And also, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button as it helps me out more than you know. And if you want the latest and greatest in tech news and reviews, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm InspecthaGadget, and I will see you on the other side. Peace.